National Science and Maths Quiz brought to you by Isway Loans, Kingdom Books, and Newmont Gum.
Today we have the fourth 1A stage contest, which features Ghana National College, Swedru Senior High School, and St. Mary's Seminary Senior High School, Lolobi. Contestants, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds, as usual. I'm going to start with Ghana National College. Your question. Determine the quantity of heat an object of heat capacity 800 joule per Kelvin absorbs when its temperature increases from 20 degrees Celsius to 70 degrees Celsius. Nathan David.
40 kilojoules.
You're right. Swedru. Determine the quantity of heat an object of heat capacity 400 joule per Kelvin rejects when its temperature decreases from 80 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius. Yes, Kenneth?
12 kilojoules.
You're right. St. Mary's. Determine the change in temperature of an object of heat capacity 250 kilojoule per Kelvin when it rejects 50 kilojoules of heat. Yes, Francis?
0.2 Kelvin.
2 out of 3. I asked you for a change, so I was expecting you to tell me that it was a decrease, a temperature decrease, or negative 0.2 Kelvin. Next set, I have a preamble for all schools. Preamble. How many 5-letter words, not necessarily meaningful, can be formed from the 6 letters A, B, C, D, E, F? If. Did you get your preamble? I hope you got the preamble. Or again? Again. How many 5-letter words, not necessarily meaningful, can be formed from the 6 letters A, B, C, D, E, F? If. So now, Ghana National. No letter is to be repeated. Nathan David.
720.
That's right. With the same preamble, Swedru, any letter may be repeated, and you may leave your answer as an exponential. Yes, Kenneth?
6 exponent 5 ways.
Yes. With the same preamble, St. Mary's. No repetition, but beginning with A and ending with E. Yes, Francis?
8 ways.
That's incorrect. Yes, Elizabeth, Linda?
24 ways.
Yes. For this next set, you can do it in 10 seconds, and I have a preamble. Preamble to all schools. Use the words constant, upright, or inverted, so one of them, to describe the following. That's a preamble. So, did you get it? All right. So, Ghana National. Pyramid of numbers in a parasitic ecosystem. Elizabeth, Linda?
Upright.
That's incorrect. Yes, Francis?
Inverted.
You're right. Swedru, with the same preamble. Pyramid of energy in a river ecosystem. Yes, Maxford.
Inverted.
That's incorrect. Bonus. The right answer is upright. St. Mary's, pyramid of numbers in a grassland ecosystem. Yes, Francis?
It's upright.
You're right. At the end of the first round, St. Mary's Seminary Senior High School Lolobi has 12 points. Swedru Senior High School has 16 points. Ghana National College has 19 points. We have a long way to go, 4 more rounds. We are at the top of round 2. Round 2 is also known as a speed race. Why are pioneer species so important in areas of primary succession? Yes, Prince?
It's because they make the environment comfortable for successive generations to inhabit the environment. That is, they improve the conditions of the environment through their activities.
I'm not accepting that. All right. So they are usually a hardy plant, algae or moss that can withstand a hostile environment. So their presence increases the diversity in the region. Next one. Carbon monoxide poisoning in humans is due to the formation of which molecule? Yes, Nathan David.
Carboxyhemoglobin.
Yes. Double fertilization is characteristic of which group? Yes, Maxford.
Angiosperms.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds. 30 seconds for the first question. 30 seconds. The aerial oxidation of liquid ethanol to ethanol and liquid water may be written as follows. CH3CH2OH liquid plus half O2 goes to CH3CHO gas plus H2O liquid. The enthalpies of formation in kilojoule per mole of ethanol, ethanol, and water are negative 278, negative 166, and negative 286, respectively. Calculate the enthalpy change for aerial oxidation of 1 mole, a mole of ethanol. Yes, which of you? Nathan David.
Please, madam, the enthalpy change is negative 174 kilojoule per mole.
That's right. Next one, 10 seconds. The expected enthalpy change for the oxidation of ethanol by air is negative 174 kilojoule per mole. Is the reaction expected to be thermodynamically favorable or not?
Please, the reaction is expected to be thermodynamically favorable. This is because the enthalpy change is negative. Whenever the enthalpy change is negative, it means that no energy input is required to...
Yes, that's good. Next one, 10 seconds. Why is aerial oxidation of ethanol to ethanol expected to be spontaneous and yet does not occur spontaneously? Oh, it's a very simple reason. The calculations tell you that it should be possible, but it doesn't because it may be because the rate of the reaction is slow or the activation energy of the reaction is too high. Those of you making noise, have you learned something about aerial oxidation of ethanol? Good. Next set, 30 seconds each. Find the equation of the perpendicular bisector of the line bisecting the line segments, joining the points A with coordinates -1, 3, and B with coordinates 5, 1. Which of you? Kenneth? Okay, I'm moving on. Who rang next? Yes.
Please,
Nathan
madam,
David.
the equation is going to be y equals 3x minus 4.
Yes. Next one. Given that f of x plus 2 is equal to x squared plus 6x plus 4, find f of x. Yes, Nathan David.
Please, madam, f of x is given by f of x equals x squared plus 2x. Let me come again. X squared plus 2x minus 4. F of x equals x squared plus 2x minus 4. It's correct. Mentioning.
Okay, I'll give you this time, but with a very strong warning. Are you listening, Nathan David? The warning is this. Next time you want to answer a question, forget the please, madam. Just go straight to it, or I will move on when I hear please, madam. And then any other delay tactic is a penalty to you, plus I pass the question on. Next one. Evaluate. Limit as x approaches 2 of the expression x squared minus 3x plus 2 all over the expression x minus 2. Yes, Maxford.
Okay, so we had the answer to be 4.
That's incorrect. Who rang next? Go ahead.
1.
Yes. So, Nathan Davis, possible to answer directly after all. At the end of the second round, St. Mary's Seminary Senior High School Lolobi has 11 points. Swedru Senior High School has 20 points. Ghana National College has 35 points. Problem of the day. 2 events, A and B, are independent, and probability of A is equal to 2x, probability of B is equal to 3x, and probability of A union B is 2/3. Please find the value of x. This is your problem of the day. You may now begin. St. Mary's, you started out, you understood what an independent, the 2 independent events are, you understood the independence. So you set up an equation and you were going through the processes. You got as far as that expression, 18x squared minus 15x plus 2 is equal to 0. You had that. And then things went downhill from there. You couldn't really complete this exercise. So the point tally up to that point is 4 marks. So you have 4 out of 10. Ghana National. You went through the process. You got those factorized expressions. Then you solved, but you decided that the values are 1/6 and not all. So you don't get the point for that answer. You lose 1 point there. You didn't bother to do a common sense check. You lost 2 points there, and your final answer certainly is not going to be right. So you lost 4 points, leaving you with 6 out of 10. Swedru, you did everything right up to the point of having 1/6 or 2/3. Then you didn't bother with a common sense check because our consultants are usually very predictable, right? Anyway, because you didn't do that, you lost 3 points. So you have 7 out of 10. All right, so viewers, much like the World Cup, we have a substitution. Swedru Senior High School is effecting a substitution. Dear Kenneth, we have to say goodbye to you. And bring on Prince Obin. You are welcome. What shall I call you? Prince. Okay, so we now have 2 princes. You are welcome, Prince. Contestants, we are at the top of round 4. This time I'm starting with you, Swedru. Your statement. The principles of mass spectrometry are based on Rutherford's alpha scattering experiment more than on J.J. Thomson's cathode ray experiment. Yes, Prince?
It's true.
No, that's a false statement. St. Mary's. In the mass spectrometer, positive ions of different mass to charge ratio are separated in the electric field. Yes, Francis?
False.
Yes. Ghana National. The mass spectrometry provides information on masses of atoms or molecules of substances only. Yes, Elizabeth Linda?
False.
Yes. Swedru. The electric force on a charged particle in a static electric field is either parallel or anti-parallel to the direction of the field. Maxford?
It's false.
No. That's a true statement. The electric force on a charged particle that is stationary in a static electric field is 0. Yes, Prince?
It's true.
No, it's not. It's a false statement. Ghana National. The magnitude of the electric force on a charged particle moving in a static electric field is independent of the velocity of the particle. Yes, Elizabeth Linda?
True.
Yes. Swedru. Any 2 equilateral triangles are congruent. Yes, Prince? Yes. Okay, St. Mary's. Any two equiangular triangles are similar. Yes, Francis?
It's true.
Yes. Any two equiangular quadrilaterals are similar. Yes, Nathan David?
False.
Yes. Pulmonary circulation relates to the flow of blood between the heart and lungs. Prince?
It's true.
Yes. All vertebrates have four-chambered hearts. Francis?
It's false.
Yes. The aorta is one of the major veins that delivers oxygenated blood to the heart. Yes, Elizabeth Linda?
Madam, is false.
Yes. Alkanols are usually classified as primary, secondary, and tertiary. Yes, Prince?
It's true.
Yes. At the end of the fourth round, St. Mary's Seminary Senior High School Lolobi has 25 points. Swedru Senior High School has 37 points. Ghana National College has 54 points. Fifth and final round. First one. Everything about me is negative. I am a rate of change. I am a rate of change of speed with respect to time. Yes, Francis?
Deceleration.
No. I continue. Do not mess with me, else I will retard your progress. Yes, Prince?
Retardation.
Yes, that's the right one. The last clue would have been, I am definitely not an acceleration. So it is retardation. And they solved the riddle on the fourth clue, 3 points. Next one. I am an invertebrate with a hard protective exoskeleton. It's easy for people to forget that I am in the same family as spiders and ants because I'm considered a luxury food today. I have a long body with a muscular tail and live in crevices or holes on the sea floor. Yes, Prince?
Scorpions.
No. I continue. I am a large marine crustacean with a cylindrical body, stalked eyes, and the first of my 5 pairs of limbs modified as pincers. So who am I? Yes, Elizabeth Linda.
Crab.
Oh, no. Yes, Francis.
Lobster.
Yes, lobster. All right, next one. To me, matter and gaseous state are synonymous, but I'm definitely wrong. In an attempt to describe the physical state of matter, I spend most of my energy on gases. Yes, Prince?
Plasma.
No. I make some basic statements. Some choose to call these statements postulates. Elizabeth Linda?
Kinetic theory of gases.
Sure. The other clues were there are 5 of these postulates. One of them explains how and why gases exert pressure in a container. All right. And the answer is actually kinetic theory of matter, but because of the clues, we are accepting kinetic theory of gases. The formal name, the proper name is kinetic theory of matter. All right. They solved the riddle on the 4th clue, 3 points. At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. St. Mary's Seminary Senior High School, Lolobi, has 28 points. Swedru Senior High School has 43 points. Ghana National College has 57 points. St. Mary's Seminary Senior High School, thank you for being here. Best wishes to you, future fathers. Swedru Senior High School, thank you for being here. Today, the monsters and the dragons were too many and too much. Best wishes to you. Ghana National College, congratulations on winning the contest. Prepare well. Be ready to give direct answers, and I look forward to seeing you in the quarterfinals.
The National Science and Maths Quiz brought to you by Swedru Loans, Kingdom Books, and Newmont Ghana.